when we do something, whatever it is, um, we can eat, do work, okay? Um, doing the dishes, cleaning, speaking with a friend. We kind of the energy flow. When we are doing this, the same thing, and we are not present, meaning I'm doing the dishes and I'm thinking about what will happen next and so on and so forth. It's not that I'm only, the energy go only to the dishes. It's 10 times more. 10 times more. Because the dishes, I'm doing also the physical thing, physical work, without paying attention, not to the body, not to the mind. And I'm not standing right, I'm not using my body right, and I'm spending the energy that go to the thinking is most expensive. So when we live our life and doing all the things and never doing this with mindfulness what we're doing, we're hurting ourselves, our body and our mind. And when I do the same action, for example, when I do the dishes mindfully, you will see we'll get more energy somehow. I don't know how to explain it.
And it will take a long time to wash
No,
the dishes.
you know, well, I'm not sure about that, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because I tell you why. Because we think it's exactly the point. I have to finish the dishes so I can get on with my life. This is the first. This is the dishes is nothing. It's an obstacle to continue with my day. And then, what is the continue my day? I want to eat, but I have to eat to continue this task because I have to talk with my mother, and then I have to finish that because it's just so everything become. My mind is already even not in the next thing in the next 5 minutes. Meaning, everything that I do is kind of an obstacle to do the next thing. So what happened? I struggle with my life. I, my life, whatever I do, become a struggle. So even doing the dishes is your life at the moment. So instead of running away from that, enjoy doing the dishes. How? By being there, feeling the water, not going anywhere. Okay? You know, there's a story, a Zen story about the student that thought that he realized, okay, become enlightened, and he wanted to go to the master, the Zen master, to get the proof that he's already enlightened. And he got into the room, and he sat in front of the master and said, I'm enlightened. I want your proof. And the master asked him one thing: when you get into the room, where did you left your flip-flop, in the right side or the left side? I said, I don't remember. He says, okay, so you're not enlightened. Because at this moment you were not there. That's it. Every moment. We are living in this kind of river of thought, emotion, okay? We see it all the time. We're living in this, inside the river. When there is a lot of emotion, we are going very, up and down, or thought, and it's like stumbling, and we're living there, we're trying to breathe, to stay up, with the head up from the stream. And what happened here, if we know it or not, if we're practicing it or not, we're getting a little bit out of the water, standing on the bank of the river and looking. So it's still moving, and there's a lot of emotion, a lot of thought, a lot of waves, and kind of we look at it. And first of all, it's a little bit, this is why we get attached to this practice. Because in a way, we don't know why, you realize it, we don't know why, but here on the bank, I'm not moving somehow, it's okay. Even though I see all of this, I can, it can take me, it's like, but I'm not moving in a way. I'm getting out of the water for a while, from time to time. And then I jump inside and then I can go out and look at it again. And being in the river, being in the stream, we take the shape of the waves. We think ourselves to be the waves. Meaning we identify, I think I spoke with you yesterday, we take identities. We started to talk about it yesterday. Identities, meaning I'm taking the shape of a father or a mother or a daughter or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. What is it? It's identity that I built, or somehow it built itself during the years. And all the thoughts and emotion are the thought and emotion of this character. And getting out of the water and standing there, looking even at the identity, meaning looking at the daughter or the father or the boyfriend, looking at them as an identity outside of me, even if they have a lot of things to say, to cry, a lot of emotion, a lot of things, I can look at that. And I can be, instead of going in with the waves, I'm going out of the waves, looking at it, and then I can have compassion to the character. I can see the struggle. I can see, and this is all I need to do. I don't have to fix the character. I just have to look at it and see how she or he suffers so much. That's it. And I have compassion. Compassion to whom? To myself. This is the meaning of self-compassion. Okay? Chemla. Okay? Another thing happened. We stop identify ourselves so much with the character when you do this thing. If you know it or not, when you look at it. Those characters had two effects on us. First of all, we were suffering from that. Secondly, we held to that because it kind of protected us. It protected us from, from a lot of things. This is why it created in the beginning. And when you can, in the beginning, start to get out of it, it's more peaceful, but also you become more sensitive. I knew you wake up, okay? This is the thing. You feel somehow, you ask me in the morning, this is why. I don't know, I feel more sensitive in a way, because the character a little bit disappeared. There is nothing to protect me. I feel more. I don't know how to say. Because everything direct to me, it's not through a thought and a character that protect me now. And in the beginning, it's very strange and even a little bit frightening.
What do you feel more?
Everything.
Yourself too, your body?
Everything. Just because you are aware, this is what happened to in yoga. You are more aware to the body. Because the moment you are thinking about tomorrow or thinking about the next pause even, you don't feel your back. That's it, just being aware in the present moment. You are more aware to sensations, to emotions, to the thought. That's it. You just become more aware. Becoming more aware, you are not in the bundle of thought. You are prior to the thought, meaning you are directly with you're feeling direct, your emotion, your thought, your everything. And even when something comes from the outside, you will be more sensitive to a person that you don't know somehow, because you are in the moment. You are not judging already. The thoughts are not there already. Yeah. First of all, creating my character and then his character that I built for him. It's like you meet something with a direct experience. So in the beginning, it's quiet, peaceful, maybe a little bit. I can feel more my body, more my senses, more my emotion. And this makes me more sensitive. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You just have to get used to it. Because this is real life. We kind of living in a shelter. There are two kinds of fear, generally. Fear of the tiger, which is there. A motorcycle coming, and yeah, it's a good fear. It's a good fear because it protects you. And the fear from the imaginary tiger. This fear is like a shadow. Meaning, when you go there, it disappears. So usually, most of our fear is the shadow fear. There is nothing there. It's coming because now there is no shields. And everything is like, okay. So when every fear comes, I'm not talking at the bus coming to you and then, okay, you have to decide if it's, no, you jump. This is the instinct fear. It's okay, it's working. Don't worry, it will work. I'm talking about kind of a fear that coming to the body even without, and what is it? Touch it. Instead of running away, touch it. Go toward it. You will see it's like a hologram. You put the hand inside it and disappear. There's nothing there. It requires a little courage in the beginning, but you walk and sense like an emotion coming, a fear. Now I do two things. Maybe I want to connect it to something and see where is it coming from, okay, and then it's coming back to the mind and blah, 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 blah. Or it's only a fear, I want to touch it. What is it? Because here, for example, in a platform, there's no real tiger. You are just walking. Every tiger that comes here is an imaginary tiger. Maybe it's a memory, and you think it's a true thing. But it's a memory only. What is a memory? It's not here. We call it a trauma. We have a lot of things for that. But it's not here. So you are sensitive to that now. It's okay. Because you more present with it. Okay. So it will make you more peaceful because you are out of this. It will make you more energetic because you're not wasting your energy 10 times more about struggling with the thing. And it will help you to react to the fear and not to, or to respond better. To respond and not to react to the fear, to jump. And
How do you touch this fear? I'm afraid of the fear.
yes. So afraid of the fear is also a fear. At first I touch it. I don't run away.
How do you do it?
Okay. fear usually comes as a maybe even a sensation in the body, sometimes. Okay. Come with tears, with shaking maybe even, okay? And then we usually, what we do, we run away. We run away. We run away from the situation. Sometimes physically, we have to, what we do, we go to the phone, to, I don't know, physically we run to somewhere, or we go to the mind. We're trying to bring another thought, we try to solve it, the problem, okay. So we're running away from the sensation of this. First of all, not running away. Be with it, feel it, don't run away. And see what happens. In the beginning, okay, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, just stay there and see if it's real. Not trying to solve it, not trying to say where is it coming from, why, I already spoke with it, I thought that I solved it and now it's coming. No, this is stories. Just be with this rare sensation of what is it? Okay, my hand is shaking, look at it. See what happened. See that it will stop. Because there is nothing there. There is no one is chasing you here. No one. Only your memory. So now you can ask, yeah, but the memory is coming back and back. Okay, look at the memory. It's only a memory. It's not here. It's also a shadow. And the deeper you go, you will see it disappear. You will start running after him. You will see in minutes. If you'll do it right, in minutes. Instead of the shadow running after you and you're running away from nothing, you turn back and you look at it and you'll see there's nothing there. But no, I want to, okay, bring. You will feel so much power. Try. So sometimes to understand where is it coming from and to understand why is it coming from and so on. Can I do this without being aware of that?
No.
Okay. So the first stage is to be there. Because what we do, instinctively we're running away. This is why we cannot deal and do the process that you're talking about. I'm not against it. Now, doing what you said will happen naturally. Naturally. If because I'm confusing. Naturally. It will happen naturally if I will be there, observe, and not run away. It will happen. If I will do that while running away from that, it won't work. Because I'm totally in the fear and emotion and trying to solve something while running and all this energy. No, first I want to observe, to be with it. And you will see that maybe not 100% will solve by that, maybe 50. Just by observing. Okay. Now the 100% come to 50, the tension come from 100 to 50, and first of all I have the power to stay here and deal with it logically. You are talking how I can bring my logic to deal with it. When I'm totally in fear, I don't have any logic. I cannot use my system to repair itself. It's too much. It's too much. Imagine that you're coming to a therapist like that and the therapist is sitting with you like this. Nothing will happen there. At least one of the side have to be, okay. I have to hear you what you're saying. And you have to, if you want to heal yourself, you have to hear what you're saying. Calmly. Observe. Okay? Okay, it's connected. Thank you. So, we are talking about, you raise two things. First, the therapy, the Western way to deal with this thing, and Buddhism, or the Western spiritual way to end of suffering. Okay? And this is related also with the questions like, where are we here in this place? I think the therapy method is good for up to a level. So you can I have an injury, I need a plaster. But usually what happens, the problem of the mind is inside the mind, and I'm trying to fix the mind with the mind, but the mind is the problem as it's trying to fix itself, and the therapy method stay in the area of the mind. The thought process. I'm trying to bring, I have a bad thought. This is a bad experience. I have bad memory, bad thought, bad feeling that coming. And I trying to bring another thought, which is maybe a good thought to control. Okay? So I'm taking this thought and put it here for a while. Okay? But it's like, I'm kind of creating, this is why I call it a plaster, because when this is still here and I bring a good thought, it's just quiet this one for a while. And after, when I do it enough time, sometimes what happens is, yeah, it's quiet, but it's never gone, and I know that I'm fooling myself. I have this deep feeling that it's like, and there are people here that can tell you that I'm doing it for 10 years already, this thing. Okay. The spiritual path, okay, don't deal with that. So this mind, you have to go beyond or prior to and see that it's only a mind. Let him do whatever he wants. You are not that. And when you do that, when you kind of going beyond only the mind and thought and standing outside of that, the healing process of this one is 10 times faster because you can see that it's only a story. This is it, because you are not in the story, you're out of the story, and this is only a story, and you can stay with the story, but it's not you. And what happened, this is what we said, okay, I'm not trying to get out, to take the mud one by one, and I'm steering the mud. I said, okay, there is mud here, okay. And you come after 1 year of meditation, you say, oh, it's clean, because it stank. This is the process. And what is this, what we call spiritual thing, or spiritual path? Eventually, the core thing is presence. Presence means I'm here at this moment, okay? The mind the thought is look like it's everywhere all the time. How can I get out of the mind? How can I do that? You're telling us to get out of this thing that it's in my head. There's only one place where the mind is not. Here and now. What to do? The mind is always in the future, in the past, maybe 1 second. Future, past, or maybe here, but maybe now, but not here. What happened now in? Okay. The mind lives there. And the heart lives here. And when you come to this moment where you can be with only sensation that happen, even not giving it a name, you're feeling your cushion now. This bird. There is no mind there. This is the healing process.
But the mud is still there.
In the yes,
Yes.
yes.
It stays all the time. But
In the Buddhism, they say that when you leave it like this, in the mud inside the water, when you leave it like this, the only thing that you can do is leave it like this, and it will sink. And you know what they say? When you leave it enough time, it becomes gold. You have pure water and gold in the. Why gold? Because all of those suffering become something very. In the Zen tradition, they call it the imperfection. When something is broken, instead of throwing it up, they fix it. For example, if a vessel, Japanese vessel broke, they take it together and then fix it with gold, with glue, like glow, and it's become for them more beautiful because now it's have character, it have history, have a story. You know, it's okay. Now you fix yourself with this gold. It's there. You have death in you, not something shallow. You know. A newborn child were born like that. They have no memory, have no thinking about it. It's only sensation, only, you know, it's a Buddha. But he have never suffered enough to become, to bring into life what you have and experience life in this death that you have now. This is why they call it God. But you have to live it. So it's still there until it becomes precious thing.